We're going to change gears, head over to the Weather Center, or check in with Dan before he heads over to the Weather Center.
How did I get over here?
I know, I don't know. Just popped up.
I'm like, okay, that's weird. I kind of like it over here. You got
It's
like
fun, you know?
Is there like a foot warmer down there?
Not quite, but you know, if something heats up enough.
Why are there 8 pairs of slippers down there? Whose
Well,
are those?
I gotta have the right one.
They accumulate over the years. You'd be surprised at the things that accumulate in a news station over the years. It's pretty wild. So there used to be a pillow that just sat over here.
I think that's someone.
We finally figured out whose pillow it was.
Did we?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but it was like from 10 years ago. Yeah, it's just a pillow hanging out here. Guess it was comfortable to sit on. Anyway, here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf tonight. Not much going on out there tonight. We've switched over to that northwest flow, as the top of the screen says. That's pretty important in that we have a weak ridge of high pressure building, and that's going to mean for some warmer weather tomorrow. But tonight actually might be a little bit colder than last night. The skies are mostly clear. And, oh, he's got the pillow. Yeah, throw that bad boy. Now, we'll revisit the pillow later. Anyway, mostly sunny skies. To start off the day tomorrow, the air dried out a little bit today, so overnight temps will be a little bit cooler than they were last night, for example. But tomorrow afternoon's highs will be warmer than today. Now, we are looking ahead, though, beyond tomorrow, because we have at least one weather system on the way, which is probably going to bring some rain to the region. Let's take a look at future track and talk about that. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies, mostly some thin high clouds passing through, and perhaps a few low clouds in the valleys and hugging some of the nearby hillsides. That's about it. We'll start off our day mostly sunny to partly cloudy. That's about how we'll spend most of the day tomorrow. So if you're going to do a hike in the hills tomorrow, wherever that may be, temperatures around 9 a.m. should be around the 50s with lighter winds. Not some bad hiking weather, that's for sure. And maybe you'll come across something cool like a ladybug aggregation. Did I say that right? You know, sometimes this time of year, the ladybugs, they just kind of get into these big piles of ladybugs. I mean, talking thousands of them. It can be a little unnerving, except they're ladybugs. It's kind of like, oh, normally that would kind of freak me out if it was like not ladybugs, like spiders. What if there were thousands of spiders? Yeah, that would be horrible. But anyway, ladybugs, I mean, we're cool with ladybugs, right? Anyway, maybe you'll find something like that on your hike in the hills tomorrow. I hear the mushrooms are out. That's another word on the street, so good for you. Make sure you don't eat them unless you really know what you're doing, is my recommendation. Anyway, as we head through the rest of the day tomorrow, increasing clouds as our next weather system advances. Tomorrow is going to be dry. Might get a couple of sprinkles rolling through by Wednesday morning, but the actual frontal boundary is going to come through around lunchtime. This latest model run is showing nada coming through, a couple of little green blips, but the previous one had some rain around the bay around lunchtime. Most models I'm looking at have some light rain coming through around that time. Not going to be a big deal. Might just have some wet roads on that lunch drive on Wednesday, but otherwise, that's it as far as wet weather is concerned here over the next week, maybe 2. So, you know, hopefully you enjoyed the stormy weather last week because we were entering another period of drier weather. As far as rainfall, not much, 1/100 of an inch or 2. That's about it expected with this system. In the meantime, as I mentioned, temperatures tomorrow in the morning colder, in the afternoon warmer. We're going to be looking at 30s in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys, Scotts Valley overnight. Temperatures back into the mid 60s on the coast, upper 30s, back into the low 60s tomorrow afternoon. Should be not a bad day out there on the east shore of the bay, getting down into the upper 30s to low 40s overnight, back to low 60s for your highs, low to mid 60s in our northern valleys as well. Monterey Peninsula, not too bad tomorrow. Temps in the 40s overnight, back into the low 60s for the most part tomorrow afternoon. And then in our southern zones, we'll be into the 30s overnight. Highs back in the upper 60s tomorrow afternoon. As we look at our 7-day forecast for coastal cities, we have that chance of light showers on Wednesday. Again, that's going to be around lunchtime. Then after that, winds pick back up again. We'll have a kind of another northwest flow day, it looks like, on Thursday as high pressure rebuilds. But we're going to be looking warm. Highs well above normal into the weekend on the coast, mid to upper 60s on average. Should feel pretty nice. Dry conditions expected. And even the nights don't look all that cold at the moment. We'll have a couple of cool nights, certainly, but not like necessarily super cold for this time of year. Inland areas also a chance of showers maybe in the north, so Morgan Hill, Gilroy, maybe as far south as Hollister. That's about it on Wednesday, I think. Southern Salinas Valley, you're going to stay dry. Beyond that, how about 70s this weekend? Sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
To me. I mean, maybe not to you.
Hey, I'm in.
All right.
Thank you, Dan.
All right.